Am I the asshole for canceling a family barbecue after my BIL ran over my car? Okay, this all took place last weekend. Family barbecue was supposed to take place in laws, extended family, and family is coming over and all that jazz. BIL drives a huge pickup truck, by the way, and I have a 911. Decent size difference. I see them pull in right, and BIL is the driver and he's on his phone. Because of that, he looks right at my car, and as he's pulling in, he's still on his phone, and he hits my car. I guess he thought he was a lot farther than he actually was. Well, car's totaled. This is when people are just starting to show up too, and I'm basically steaming. I was not in barbecue mood at the time, so I told everyone to take themselves and go home, and that it is cancelled. Still waiting on the insurance payout. Also, I bought the car just last year, so it's not even paid off. That day after everyone left, my wife is now mad at me because some of her family drove 5 hours to come, just to be sent home on arrival. And I lost $225,000. I don't care, but my wife seems to, though, so I'm asking here to see if I'm the asshole. Why isn't BIL's insurance covering the vehicle? AITA, not the asshole. Info: was there anything preventing just you from skipping the BBQ? Like, are you a pit master or something? I understand being so upset and not feeling like partying, but why couldn't your wife have hosted and you either cool down inside? I'm guessing your house is big enough since you had a car for the price of a house, or go somewhere for a few hours to cool off, park, bar, gym, friends, etc. Oh. I was on your side until you said that attendees had come from 5 hours away. Can you imagine driving 5 hours for a party, only to find out it's been cancelled? Unless there was a death in the family, I'd be pissed. It absolutely sucks, and I get why you'd not be in the mood to have a to affect people who had come so far. Seems incredibly selfish. At the very least, tell the BIL to fuck off. But everyone messed up. I'd say nah, but what changed now that everyone was sent home? Your car is still totaled. You're still mad. It'll still get rectified via insurance. Literally, the only thing that changed by you canceling is a lot of guests had their time wasted. I get not being in a BBQ mood. So why not just remove yourself from the BBQ? Edit: actually, your BIL is for not paying attention while driving. 5 hour drive? I'm with you. Hell yeah, you're the asshole. They didn't hit your car. Kick your BIL out and go sulk in your room if you want. Info: were the family members that commuted 5 hours planning to stay overnight? Was this a special occasion? Because it doesn't seem like this was just a barbecue. It sounds like it was a big event. You're the asshole. Yes, it sucks, but to do it as people are arriving is selfish. I assume both you and your BIL have insurance. The family and friends traveled a distance to attend, possibly canceled other plans to attend, etc. You might have been upset, but you can suck it up and do your best. Your car isn't priceless. You know what is priceless? Your relationship with your wife and family. It doesn't matter if the internet thinks you're an asshole, but I'm going to guess this has damaged relationships with your wife and those in her family. Sending family away in a temper tantrum didn't get you your car back. And now everyone thinks you are an asshole if they didn't already. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. Imagine driver 5 hours to attend a family gathering, just to be told it's cancelled when you arrived, and have to drive home. I would never go to anything you hosted, nor would I feel like dealing with you ever again. Your car got smashed by BIL. BIL is the only one at fault, but you punished everyone else in response. You're the asshole. I understand being upset, even livid, over this. But to cancel the whole event, especially when people have driven over 3 hours to get there, that's just a spectacular temper tantrum. Banish the brother from the party if you want. But don't cancel it for everyone. It's property, it'll be replaced via insurance. $225. Is that a typo? I totally wouldn't have been in a BBQ mood either, but 225K is a house, not a car. You're the asshole. I 100 get why you were mad, and I think it would have been totally fine if you'd canceled the local gathering. But some of the guests drove for 5 hours for this event. You are absolutely not required to be in a BBQ mood after something like that, but that just means you could have withdrawn a bit into a private space in the home to deal with your feelings while your wife and other family members picked up the hosting and barbecue duties. You had options other than sending them home. I think I read somewhere recently that these huge pickups have caused a significant rise in accidents because these jackasses can't see over the hoods of these giant extensions of their manhood. I'm hardly a car crash expert, but I'm having a bit of difficulty understanding how a truck pulling into a driveway has enough momentum, or forced to total a car that's already there. How fast was he going? I mean, it seems like it almost had to be a little bit intentional. Does Bill have compensation issues? Regardless, it's deep into you're the asshole territory to take your anger out on people who had nothing to do with it and drove 5 hours just to be turned away. Not cool. You could have removed yourself from the situation and had a tantrum in private. Nah. I understand both sides, however, this is where you and wifey should have talked and found a better solution. If I was sent home after driving 5 hours one way for a barbecue, I'd be fairly upset. Also, barbecuing with a totaled Porsche in your driveway would be hilarious. I would have suggested everyone go out to eat, depending on how many people there was. You're the asshole. This is understandably extremely upsetting. But if no one was hurt, couldn't you manage to continue the barbecue for the sake of family members who drove a long distance to get there? What a load of fantasy. Kyle. Anyone who actually had a 911 would know how insurance works. May? Kyle, nice story though. This is a complicated one. Let's face it, the mood of the BBQ was ruined, but perhaps not unsalvageable. People may have traveled long to be there, but now the shadow of conflict looms. Who knows how family lines would have been drawn? Some may say it was an honest mistake, some may say leave it for another day, some may say forget and forgive, etc. Best call it off before the shitstorm hits. Sorry for the 10-hour round trip. Blame Bill. Nah, between OP and wife both have valid stances. What year? 911?